Alright, so I thought I would do a little unboxing. We just got some new stuff in from a company that many of you may have heard of, actually called Shark Audio. And Shark Audio, as far as I was always concerned, was a company that dealt mostly with motorcycle speakers. So you see them, guys mounting their speakers on their handlebars, and Sharks does a lot of that. All kinds of variants of different kind of speakers that you can get, and price wise pretty good. They have speakers anywhere from like $50 up to $100, $200, Bluetooth, non-Bluetooth, wired, crazy wattage, whatever you're looking for. But I was actually snooping around their site looking for two things. Another review that I'll have is actually for an intercom set that I just got from them, but this one was actually for a pair of gloves. And I was looking for heated gloves. I really didn't know if I wanted, a pair of the 12-volt ones that you plug in or tether into your motorcycle battery, or a pair of battery ones. So I found these set. Now I call this an unboxing, but really it came in a big box with all my stuff. But inside the box were these. So let's see those. That's them. So that's them. Shark. So these gloves are model number is SHKLV42G, and these say the size are this is a double XL. Okay, double XL, just so you know. And honestly, I don't have big hands. Okay, and these fit, in my opinion, just right. They're perfect for me. That's a double XL. I probably could have got away with an XL, but a large would be probably small. These are pretty good. I think these are fit really nice. Just so you know, when you get them, they have a nice little zipper here. Let me see, you can see that right there. Okay, and we're gonna undo that, and this is the little battery that it comes with. Okay, so this battery is, I don't know if it says anything in here. No, it doesn't really even give me a size. I have no idea what the amperage or anything is, but it basically just connects with, I don't know if you can see that, just one of these, and it plugs in here. Now, just so you know, when you get it, the batteries, at least mine, were charged, so all I had to do was plug this in. And I probably recommend when you're not using it is to unplug it and just tuck that back in. So the gloves themselves, when you kind of get them on, again, they're nice and thick. They're a nice thick glove. Honestly, I would say that these gloves just by themselves, even if they weren't heated, would be nice and warm. Leather palm, a little bit of leather. It looks like on the fingertips up here, so up there, that area there. But here's the magic. Ready? Oh, a little bit of light. That's nice. And it's honestly, it's instant heat. And that's on level 1. Instant heat though, you can feel it. And what's nice is I can feel it up into my fingers, which for those of us that ride a bike in the cold, it's always your fingers that get it, right? So this is heating the top of my hand up into my fingers, which, awesome. So we got 1, 2, and 3 levels of heat. As soon as you crank the third one up, you can feel it, without question. You can feel that it is plenty warm, and you can really feel it right in this area, which again is where most of us get cold, and off, which is fantastic. And nice right up here, right, nice and tight. The battery is not overly large, so it doesn't feel like it's going to get in the way. And this has the ability to be tightened up a little bit. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can give that a little snug little pull to get that into the size that you want. Last time I saw them on their site, they were coming in at between 70 and 80 US dollars. Not bad at all. I don't know. They said that they're pretty low on stock right now for this time of year. December 21st. I'm actually going to go riding tomorrow, and living in Canada, this is unheard of. But yeah, I'm going to go riding tomorrow. It's supposed to be, when I go out riding, probably in the morning, or ride to work, and I'm going to try to take these. As long as the roads aren't too bad, because it rained today. It's probably going to be 3-4 degrees Celsius without wind. So it's going to be a really good test for these tomorrow. So I'm going to tell you guys what they're like. So that'll be a continuation tomorrow. So I'll give you a better after ride tomorrow and tell you what these are like. But again, for now, $70 to $80, as far as I can tell, worth it. On low power, they say they get about 6 hours. On high power, about 3. So again, I'm going to be probably wearing these mostly just on jaunts to and from work, or even at the long route, a small ride when it's that cold. So maybe an hour or so. So even on high, I should be able to get 3 hours. Also in the bag, box, or whatever, you get a little box, right? Little box. And the only other thing that you need with heated gloves is something to charge them with. So nice thing is, 1 power brick, 2 plugs. Perfect. Charge both gloves at the same time. So that comes with it as well. Next time you see me in this video will be either on my ride or after my ride, and I'll tell you how I like them. So until then, keep watching.
Alright, so I'm going to be testing my new gloves today. So my Shark gloves right here. So these are the battery operated heated gloves, and it is right now it's -4. Sorry, it's +4, +4 degrees Celsius. So normally this would be cold, and I'm dressed for it, except as always my hands are always going to be a little bit of an issue. So we'll see today how they do, because again, I'm usually not very fond of riding in this temperature, but it's definitely a good. Here's my old gloves, not heated, but they serve the purpose, and we're going to go for a ride and see how they fit. Not only how they keep my hands warm, but also hopefully how well they just fit inside all the equipment. So, you know, are they overly thick or anything like that? So alright, we're going to give this a start and let her warm up, and then hopefully she starts, and off we go. Nice. Look at that exhaust. Cold outside. It's cold outside. Okay, so here's the kicker. Ready? I'm going to put it into medium. 1, yeah, that's 2. 1, 2. Oh, toasty warm. Toasty warm. Alright, folks. Let's see how this works. Okay, so far, just so you guys possibly can hear, really warm, hands are good. The only thing is the very tips of my fingers are a little cold, but other than that, so far, awesome. Okay, so I've cranked them up to high heat, and man, they're toasty warm on my hands. But again, just a little bit of the fingertips, and it's probably not even the top, because I'm pretty sure the heater is on the top of the gloves. So you can really feel it a little bit just on the bottom of the gloves in here. But other than that, again, really good. And maybe if I would have kept them at high heat from the beginning, they would have just naturally warmed the gloves up a bit. But I can't complain. My hands are really nice and warm. Yeah, really good so far. Okay, so in regards to thickness, they're good, you know. I have plenty of space in there to grab all my stuff and all this. Now, if you had a smaller bike, you may notice when they get a little thicker that, you know, they may have a little bit of problems, but no problems here. I got plenty of room. I can feel my grips really good. They're not stiff by any means, so which is good, and they got a nice, almost like a natural curve to them, which is awesome. So again, good. Okay, so they're warm, and I've never come to work when it's almost 0 degrees out Celsius, and I get to work and my hands are warm. So it gets that. And again, for the price, you know, when you're looking at most heated gloves, you're looking at, I don't know, up to $200. So these ones are like, I don't know what they were, 75, 80 bucks US. So quite excellent. And I'll just power them off. Again, you know what, the very tips of your fingers get a little cold, but nothing to complain about. I'm going to pull these off, and my hands are not like red because they're freezing. So they may actually be a little red because they're too hot. Funny. Too hot. But yeah, that's good. Thumbs up. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.